Yes, we could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance, then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy. When everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they
That
shift
is
the blame.
cynical.
It's going to take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
Yeah, what happened to Kay?
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek. Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones.
And you want me
No
to get him out?
contact, no bail, no rights, plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
Well, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
Oh, nice. By showing him kindness, I left him weak to possible further terrible things. That's an interesting idea.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people
You want me
out
to
of
save
the
Kay and
city
Bones?
starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
And you think
Looks
I'm
like
the
we're gonna
kind of
have
guy who
ourselves a
breaks
little
into police
party.
Stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
Fine, I may have.
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown.
Yes. By the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, takes them across the plaza to the United Cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a piker's newsroom.
I recognize you.
Too many people.
Okay, there we go.
You'll
That
have
was
to borrow
the
more trucks. Can
that
we
was
get
the
back
story
into
stuff that I
city
wanted to get
before
through.
tonight?
Oh, actually,
Lana, you didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
that's her. Ah.
I know. But trouble is, I've got a
Nice.
talent for it. And it's a real growth market. As soon as you got me out of that thing with Dragomir, I had like 20 emails from Samizdat. Do you have any idea how difficult it is for art school graduates to find a specialist subject these days?
The permits
She's got a
aren't
good
enough for
point,
police
actually.
anymore, forged or real.
In Prague, maybe. But it turns out I'm multilingual when it comes to falsifying border passes. Lucky, right?
Never works, I'd say lucky.
Papers, please.
Thanks for
Playthrough
the vote
confirmed.
of confidence, Super Commando Man. Oh, don't mention it, Milena. If there was an easier option, you think we wouldn't take it? I was less stressed out when I was working at gunpoint.
We may not agree on your methods, but I'll let you get back to your work.
Coming from you, that is like the gold star seal of approval.
That face, so expressive. Okay,
It's getting more and more difficult to hide.
she's your favorite character for sure. I can see. I can imagine. I love the
It's getting
turning
more
the
and more
talents for
difficult
good.
to hide.
I like that. Okay. Nothing here I need to steal, I think.
I recognize you.
So yeah, you've been a big fan of genre for a while ever. Remember, a decade ago you worked on TV series. Was a take on many of the tropes of zombie movies in TV. And at that point in time, it felt timely. Yeah, I can get that. But it's been used so heavily. That raising any fresh perspectives on filming. Yeah, that's the issue, isn't it? There's no Pontypool around the corner to give us something interesting, something new. Papers, Please, that would be a hard playthrough. I've played through a bit of Papers, Please. Not sure I've fully gone through it, but I liked it. Oh, that's quick save since we're sneaking. We're back here. Okay, where do I need to go? There? Well, alright then. Hold on. We just never went into the Church of the Machine God? Alright. Seen through the lens of... Oh, a hard playthrough seen through the lens of current events? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The difficulty wouldn't be so much in the gameplay, the difficulty would just be in the added realism. You know what? I wonder what would happen if I literally just go stealth and walk on through. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Down, down, down. Oh god, oh god. Nope, 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 nope. Tap, I need to... I'm just gonna queue him. I need him out of the way. Buddy, I need you to make way less noise. Go over there. Yeah, so I see what you meant with cloaking as OP. You only get to the church when you rescue the bomb maker. Oh! Oh, that's cool. Hey, thank you so much, Joe, for that host. You bought it just recently when it was on sale. We're donating profits to ACLU, a couple of immigration refugee folks charities. Alex, was that the Humble Bundle thing? The Humble Freedom Bundle? You forgot the name. Yeah, I know what you mean. The choice that you get to make, right? Yeah, you can go in the church now, though. Well. That's a shame that I literally just missed that. But yeah, Alex, I think you didn't buy it in a bundle. Oh, that's interesting. Different type of sale then. That's cool. Oh wait, yeah, it isn't in the Freedom Bundle. I got a bit confused because the Humble Bundle is doing the same thing. It's they were matching, I think, up to 300,000 for donation to ACLU, and I think spread some of the other bits around different charities. Where am I, or where am I going? Also, what is this? Oh, Jexus. Jexus is raising the... Over there? I thought it was over there. Hold up. Right, the makeshift station. The makeshift station is home? But yeah, Jexus was waving the I could use some board gaming right now flag. There we go. If they did that too, I don't think so actually, or at least, as in, I don't think Humble sold Papers, Please, is what I'm saying. Yeah, interestingly, I don't think I can hack this, right? Because I stand up and they see me. Yeah, okay. Want to test the mechanics of that. But yeah, I can actually, thinking about earlier about the 7 Days to Die and the zombie thing. I've been reading this analysis by Dan Hassler-Forrest about the connection between zombie fiction and capitalism. Where, to make a long story short, because it's a solid analysis, but the argument in brief basically comes down to saying that, yeah, there's no way for me to get out there. The argument comes down to saying that zombies represent a collective, but a collective you're supposed to fear, which fits capitalist ideology, because capitalism wants you to be an individual, because individuals achieve, succeed, spend money, do everything to uphold capitalism. And of course, any communalism is an inherent threat to capitalism. Did I just put myself in a really tough position? No, I didn't. Because Cloak is OP.
That's up so you can play bad cop, worse cop, huh? What do you think this is, the 1980s? Like those old documentaries? The journalists aren't the revolution, man. We're just augmenting the message. And the message, it's still out there. It's on the streets. It's over the airwaves. It's spreading online. Maybe it's even gotten through those faceless skull bucket killers, huh? Maybe you're fighting for the wrong team.
Industrial friend.
Well, that's a good start, man.
Hi, buddies.
Glad to see that your things are being pulled.
Let me just grab some of this stuff you have lying around. Don't mind if I do. I didn't need the combat rifle. I just needed the ammo, really. No blade, don't have that. Take that grenade, because I'm still convinced that somewhere, potentially down the line, I'm gonna have to use a bunch of grenades. Even though I'm so happy that this game, unlike Human Revolution and at least the version that I played, doesn't have the combat. Boss fights.
Access granted.
Cops, you still up there?
Oh, did I just accidentally unlock that? That was not my intention, not yet. Yeah, let's grab all of that stuff. Oh, didn't mean to get the Devastator shotgun. There we go. Means very cheap, 70% off, costs less than £3. It's super affordable, left me wondering how much left to be able to donate. Yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes deals are nice, but at the same time, I always feel a little bit conflicted about that. You know, you buy the deal, but it's not a charitable thing, really. It really just is, hey, it's a cheap game, and I like cheap games. Always makes me feel guilty buying something like that, because I think, shouldn't I just be donating to these charities, just to begin with?
Our old military industrial friend.
Zombies represent a threat to capitalism, survivors banding together. The zombies, actually. Link the article in Discord. It's his book. Fantasy, Politics and... Fantasy, Politics and Postmodernism. Dan Hassler, Hassler, Forrest. I'll link the book.
From state police to police state.
Didn't I open this already? I thought that's what I did over here. Is there a thing that I'm supposed to find? Oh, I did unlock it.
I knew it, man. I knew you were one of them all along.
Do I look like I'm one of them?
I can feel my hands right now, but if I could run a search for shadowy extra-government agent on the net, pretty sure it's all you.
Fair point. What happened? You pulled a Freedom of Information speech on the state police?
Ha fucking ha. They didn't wait for a speech, man. Lesson learned. Smash the state before the state smashes your nose.
Little K asked me to get you out.
She's the K now, man. I'm a liability to Sammy's dad.
She cares about you, Yarrick. She didn't want to leave you or Bones behind.
Always was a cool cat, man. One of the good ones. She wrote The Wheels Come Off 16 years ago, and the conspiracies just keep checking out. Everything except the gray aliens, but who's to say that's not a metaphor?
She wrote the book.
Well, the aliens...
I don't believe in authorial intent.
Nice. I like that. I don't believe in authorial intent. Little Roland Barthes. But yeah, Alex, it's pretty cool. The idea was indeed that the zombies are the threat to capitalism. The argument went roughly. It's a Marxist theory argument, basically saying that according to Marxism, the people in power, the power structure that is in place, is intent on keeping its power structure in place, and it does that via ideology, by bringing out and selling to you a thought, a body of thought that is supposed to help you accept that it's the natural state of things. That's why, for example, in so much media, there's an emphasis on communality, the idea that individuality. Mixing my things up there now. There's always the singular hero, and that hero can do something because, let's face it, we'd like to have equal representation, but we don't have that. Again, a symbol of the ideology and why that's important for the ideology to keep white male straight figures in active positions and positions of power. So that individual does things and achieves things, and as a reward, gets the girl, gets the money, gets success. And that's throughout media. You have the individual being very important because that's connected to capitalism. Capitalism is all about going forward as an individual and benefiting as an individual. And the threat to capitalism is people sharing, is, an Occupy movement, as saying we are the 99%. Threat to capitalism is people sharing things and just saying, oh, you don't need to pay for this. I have this, but I don't really need it. You have it. That's why there's so much. Copyright, for instance, starts with a sensible thing. Like if you read the story of Edgar Allan Poe not having any money because people just kept on copying his stories because there was no protection, you can understand how it comes from an actual need to get copyright protection. But then the way it goes now is that somebody can buy up the rights to something that they don't own, haven't made, or aren't involved with, but then they can still profit from it. That's a weird construction. So that's sort of the capitalist system gone off the rails. And sharing, for instance, breaks that system. Hence, there's such a block on don't share, don't pirate. Pirating is terrible. Pirating is horrible. It prevents everything being made. However, Kickstarter shows us that's not true. People will share things. YouTube shows us that's not true. Twitch shows us that even though you can share something, people will still go on. But that's the threat to capitalism, the communal aspect of things. And that's the analysis that at least Dan Hassler Forrest puts forward regarding zombies, that it's the faceless mask that's threatening to capitalism. And he actually analyzes Game of Thrones, for example, with the White Walkers serving that, Walking Dead with the zombies having that position. It's quite interesting. The Cylons in Babylon 5. Babylon 5, what am I saying? The Cylons in Battlestar Galactica. I was thinking of Babylon 5 when you talk to, is it Kosh or Vosh, that alien race? Again, threatening, mysterious, and so on. Cylons in Babylon 5, now that would have been cool.
I might have known you wouldn't keep your heads down during the riots.
This is what a radical news source lives for, man. Lives and dies for. But the helmets on the streets, the extreme peacekeeping, that's not about the Golem riots. How are the Augs gonna get over here? Carpool? No. Someone, somewhere wanted the cops to clean house in Prague. And this is just the beginning. What if they could call martial law anywhere, anytime? Cops without borders.
Oh.
That's your prediction, huh?
You can take it to the bank, man. The Palisade Property Bank.
Actually, the point he's making is also Marxist criticism, and I quite like it. I believe it is the description by either Adorno, Thomas W. Adorno, or is it Zizek? It might be Slavoj Zizek, who talked about that is indeed the description for totalitarianism. Oh, it might also be Hannah Arendt, actually. But yeah. The idea indeed being that there's a state of exception called that just says, okay, we need to take some of your rights, But that's because there's a strange exception now. There's an extreme threat, and we need to protect you from it. So just for this temporary moment, hand over some of your rights. We've seen this in the past. 'Cause if you look at the Patriot Act in America, that's exactly what happened, isn't it? Where there's a terrorist attack, and then they go, okay, just for a little while, just until we've defeated this terrorist threat, we're going to have to remove some of your privacy, and just to find terrorists. But here's the hint: we are now 16 years on. The war on terrorism still isn't over. So, where's that privacy, huh?
You told me you were a liability to Samizdat. How do you figure that?
Because the cops burn me, man. Exposure is death. They didn't have to ask a single question. Just took my DNA off their knuckles. My high school dropout date, my sister's parking tickets, my darknet proxies. Oral cemetery.
Oral cemetery?
They didn't get a lot of mainstream airplay. Anyway, a little
What?
kid shouldn't have sent you. Samizdat has to be bigger than any man or woman.
Samizdat is bigger than you now, Yarrick. The resistance reached further than you planned for. You want to fall on your sword? There's a better place to do it than in a holding cell.
Whoa, you know I use the term liability real broadly.
I like that. So you find a copy of science fiction, fantasy, and politics, transmedia, world building, bam, that's it. It's beyond capitalism. Yep.
I warned you about picking a fight with Picus. They've got a lot invested in protecting the message.
Would I be talking to you now if Picus had got to us? I mean, does Eliza Kazan have a sense of humor? All those bombs going off lately. What's one more in the sewers? BTW, those are all rhetorical questions.
Okay, good that you let me know.
But they're trying, man. Bones heard the cops talking about extraordinary rendition. What a wonderful connected world we live in, when they can pin an acronym on you, ARC, NSF, who gives a rat's ass, and ship you off to a black site on the UN's credits.
Just how many states are you an enemy of?
All the corporate ones.
Okay, I kind of want to... What's his name? Do you know in Lethal Weapon? I think it's in Lethal Weapon 2 and 4. There's Leo Getz. I forget what the actor's name is, but I would want him to play this guy in, the fake movie of this...
There's a way out of Prague for you
Deus Ex.
both. The Samizdat resistance has organized everything. We just need to keep our heads down and get to the cleaners nearby.
The cleaners. Irony. Wait, you mean going through the cops?
Guns blazing? Oh god, no. Yeah, play it cool. Keep your heads down, don't have to wait until I'll be back. I was thinking guns blazing. Play it cool.
There's a police locker in the corner that should be stocked with uniforms. Find something that fits and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them.
He was in a boy band? Yeah, I like that. I like that reference. Hey, that suits you,
It's
buddy.
time to go.
Okay, let's... Oh, God! What are we doing?
Whatever you do, don't let them catch you alive.
Wait, what? Hold on. Besides, I had the chance to help Olivia get out of Prague once before, now it's time to make good? Wait. Is Olivia one of the...
We should stay together.
Okay, that's Bones.
How much further?
Olivia de Vos? That's her!
I'll be right behind you.
Holy crap! Wait, do we just... Don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry about it. Just run. Don't worry about it. Just run.
That last part on the second step.
What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Okay, let's pump us full of battery again.
Sad to see the place like this.
Yep, indeed, very sad. I wonder if that works.
Long live Samizdat.
Okay, definitely
We actually
definitely
made
Cloak
it.
is OP.
Let's drop this.
Cloak is hideously OP. I get what you mean. It
Oh,
really
okay.
ruins
Now
the
I'm
stealth. Love Kay's dialogue. He's great at
Yes,
performing it.
exit
Yeah,
plans, man.
voice
exit
actor's
plans.
amazing.
Always be making them. We worked this contingency plan out when we started Samizdat. Didn't think it would actually come to this, though.
No one thought it would be like this.
I didn't
You're
ask
gonna
for
need
this.
these documents where you're going, wherever that is.
I hear Paris is the best place to have a revolutionary agenda these days. If you want to come along, you can be the muscle. Well, whatever your arms are made of, the stuff they use on space shuttles.
No can do. I've got a previous engagement I really can't miss.
Right, with the cardboard box company.
Oi.
Watch yourself out there, Kay.
Kay? Kay is Kazdi, man. Kay is everyone. You're part of it now.
Case for Kazdi. That's... You freed Kate and Bones from the prison cell and escorted them to safety. Cool. I want to talk to her, actually. Sorry,
Do you
lady.
think it is safe here?
I don't think it's safe anywhere. But I think you can breathe here at least. There's a group organizing underground. They're doing everything they can to create a refuge, to get people out.
I thought you were against groups like this. The way you treated Vlasta before.
Vlasta was different. I trust these people. They actually care what happens to others.
No kidding.
These men, they are part of this group.
That's right. You were right before to do whatever it takes to try to get out of this city. This is your chance now. If you wait here, Kay's people will come for you. They'll do everything they can to help.
I believe you. Thank you. I appreciate what you've done.
Good luck, Olivier.
So, this is a moment... I actually don't like this moment. And here's why. Earlier on, we had to make this tough decision, right? We either had to fight the criminal organization but ruin her chance of getting out, or let her get out and then, you know, realize that the criminal organization was still there. This absolves us of any guilt. And I don't like that, because I like the choice where I had to ruin basically her chances to get out. That was a difficult choice. She had to literally ruin her life in order to do the right thing. And now I'm absolved of all that responsibility of ruining her chances by just going, it all ended up happily ever after anyway. It kind of cheapens the moment for me. Paris is a nice link to Deus Ex 1. Isn't it just, Jexus? I like that. Okay, you know what I'm thinking, by the way? I haven't done the Tesla so far. I haven't grabbed it, and I'm not sure if I will. I mean, I'd need 4 Praxis. The way I'm going now, though, maybe the silent running is worth it. Move sadly while walking, running, or landing. But I think it's activated. No. Never mind. That costs us too much anyway. Okay. Let's figure out where we need to go, because I think we finished this up. We finished a point of interest side mission. This is not happening. We need to meet Miller in his office, for which we need to move over there. Now that means we need to go into restricted zone.
Long
And pass through all of this to see if we can actually get back. By the way, how cool is this? An actual barrier. Is it actually something I could activate? Yeah, we need to go... Actually... go through this area, so I could go back And go through this little